Currently loading dark water divination. Please enjoy. Hello, my beautiful earth signs. My name is Bree. I am a psychic medium and intuitive reader, and I'm here with your April love readings. So we are going to be doing all of the earth signs today. That is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I will have the timestamps like right here or somewhere on the screen, so that way you can just go directly to the sign that you would like. But this is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising, potentially also Venus if you would like to attribute it to Venus. But we are going to start off with Capricorn. So I'll see you at whatever sign you are. Hi, Capricorn. Okay, so we are going to start with a theme first of the month, like what to expect overall in general. What I can feel from you guys already is you feel pretty excited. You feel like there's a lot of opportunities coming to you as well. I don't feel like you guys are worried at all about love, really. It sort of already feels like you've surrendered to the fact that, like, whoever will be able to match your, like, high-ass energy will come in. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not concerned at all. But let's see, what is the theme of love for the month of April? Also, I'm next to a busy street, so I apologize for that if my mic is picking that up, but we'll just have to push through it together. Let's see what is going on in April for my Cappies, my Capricorns. Okay, what is the theme? What is the theme in love for my beautiful, intelligent Capricorns? Ooh, that's really good. Okay, that's kind of actually exactly what I was explaining what I could feel. So it feels like you guys are currently in an energy of recovering from some sort of financial loss or some sort of physical loss. I feel like you guys are on the up and up financially and career-wise. I also feel like you are actively making choices that are getting you out of places or spaces that make you feel abandoned, left out, or unwanted. Similarly, equally doing that in your relationships as well. I don't feel like you are allowing anybody to breadcrumb you or leave you out in the cold. If somebody doesn't want to talk to you, you just don't talk to them. Like, it's as simple as that. So I also feel like a lot of you guys are setting boundaries and actually enacting them, making true, genuine change. But let's get into, actually, I think I want to start with the Romance Oracle. Romance Angels Oracle, I think is what it is. And see what is going on in love this month. We'll peep at these, but I'm not sure. Heart-to-heart conversation and religious factors wanted to peep out. We'll put them back. We'll see if they come out. But it feels like there's something that has to do with divine timing or religion when it comes to heart-to-heart conversations. So you may be dealing with somebody who you have different backgrounds with, or, like I was saying, this could just be like a divine timing thing. Somebody may be reaching out here shortly in order to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, potentially, is what I feel. But let's see for my Capricorn. How are you guys? Can you let me know down in the comments below? Because, like, I really, really love hearing from you guys. It's really cool. But, okay. What is going on in the month of love? Month of April. So maybe this is going to be a love-filled month for you. What is going on for my Cappies in the month of April when it comes to love? That divine, the religious factors, that almost popped out. Did you guys see that too? That almost came out. Okay. Keep an open mind and let your friends help you. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations and ask for and accept support from others, which low-key, I feel like you are also doing that with this Five of Pentacles, because that also speaks of like, in the upright, it usually speaks of a lack of resources and a lack of support from people, and I feel like with this in the reverse position, you are allowing help from people and you are getting support and resources from other people, so allow that to happen. We have romantic feelings on the bottom of the deck, which I think is really interesting. We're going to keep shuffling to see what comes out, but you have romantic interests on the bottom of the deck. Or romantic feelings. So you could have romantic feelings, or somebody could have romantic feelings towards you currently. But what is happening for my Cappies in the month of April for love? Oh, woo! That's exciting! Release your ex. Ooh, yeah, some of you guys, that Five of Pentacles is because you let go of those crusty dusties, you know what I'm saying? You saw who was dragging you down and you said, adios muchachos, and you showed them the door. You said, I'm not going to choose that for me, no thank you, Miss Ma'am, and you walked away. Which, hell yeah, you know, good for you. You should never be in places that don't want you, because there are places that would love to have you. There are places that would die to have you, okay? We have release your ex and soulmate. So again, it's just reiterating that you're in this energy of releasing what no longer serves you, which is a beautiful energy to be in. I highly, highly encourage you to be in that. And then we have soulmate as well. Yes, this is your soulmate. What I feel like with this new love is that I'm going to take this, actually. We're just going to pop that bad boy right there. What I feel like with this soulmate is you do have a new love coming in. I feel like this is going to be a soulmate. Again, with all of the work that you've done, it's sort of just inevitable. Like it's physical law at this point that with the work that you've put in for the intention of it being the benefit of yourself and the others around you, will absolutely, without a doubt, attract somebody that is of the same caliber as you, that has worked just as hard as you, that understands the depth of love just as deeply as you do. I feel like Capricorns get a deep rap for being like really hard and like cold, but like, oh my gosh, when you get a Capricorn to open up, they are so beautiful and deep and loving and nurturing. Like you truly feel cradled and held in the same way that the earth will like always hold you. You know that the ground isn't gonna like fall out from underneath you unless you're in a sinkhole, but that's a whole different story. You know, don't make a Capricorn mad and you won't be in a sinkhole. But anyway, just as surely as you know that the earth will not open up under you, just as surely as you know that it will hold you, that's the same with a Capricorn love, and it will go as deep as the earth goes. So you have somebody coming in who is going to match you beautifully, match you to a T with this new love and this soulmate energy coming in. Let's see, we're going to, so typically we would go into an obstacle for the month, an advantage for the month, and then advice on how to move forward in the best and highest for you. But with this soulmate and this new love coming in, let's get actually some information on that first and see who is coming in for my beautiful Capricorn. Who is coming in for my beautiful Capricorn? Whoop. Who is this soulmate energy? My beautiful Capricorn. Who is this soulmate energy? Woo. I get the feeling that you low-key know who this person is. I feel like you are very connected to this person through your crown chakra or through some sort of like telepathic connection or some sort of like spiritual connection even potentially. But honestly, to be honest with you, Capricorn, I low-key kind of feel like you know. And I say that because like I can feel a lot of pressure around my crown. You may have been having visions of this person as well. Or you could have mutual friend groups, or you could like be in the same environment. Who is this soulmate, this new love coming in for my Capricorns? Who is this new love, this new soulmate? This is somebody who is coming out of what is seeming to be a very bad time, ending a very bad cycle. They've got new energy though, they're very passionate. But they could be coming out of a very bad time, a very treacherous time, a time of betrayal or loss, which is very interesting because similarly, so are you coming out of a cycle of loss. I really like the fact that this is upright because for me, as a reader, it is showing that they are at the end of it. It feels like because this is in their current energy, it feels like this could be the month that they experience this sort of pain or this sort of like downfall, so to speak, loss. So I would say just be prepared for that, or just understand that this may be the energy that they're coming to you in. However, with this Ace of Wands on the bottom, I don't feel like this is going to be from a traumatic standpoint. I feel like this is somebody who is going to be able to inspire themselves, pick themselves back up, get themselves into a new energy. However, that just might be something that they are experiencing in the month of April that you might be privy to or know, or this is just saying like when they come in, maybe be a little bit softer than you typically would, you know, because Capricorn, you vet people, you know, you vet people. You put them through your little bits and it's like, okay, well, they did this right, they did this right, and they did this right. So now they make it to the next step. You know what I mean? Be a little bit more, keep an open mind. Like that card says, keep an open mind. But who is this person? Who is this soulmate? This new love coming in for Capricorn in April. Who is this new love coming in? There's so much pressure in my head. 101, mirroring numbers. There's so much going on in my crown and in my third eye. I truly feel like you already have visions of this person. You already have dreams of this person. You can hear this person as well. This is somebody who has been manifesting either you or they've been manifesting the energy in which you hold. I also feel like this is somebody who is very good at using their resources that they have or the things around them to be able to bring in the things that they like or want or create. I feel like this person is very successful. I also feel like this person has the power or the ability the willpower to, once they want something, to directly go for it, just to sprint full bore towards it. What else about this person could also be very good with their communication. On the bottom of the deck, speaking of release your ex, I think I'm gonna actually put this on here. I wanted to, I don't know if Aries is of significance at all. I'm not seeing it on here, but I am hearing it. And I don't know if that's because you guys have a very similar energy to Aries in the sense of they felt very deeply connected or bonded to somebody. Capricorn also came out. But this person could also be coming to you after they've released an ex. They could just be fresh off of a breakup or and I guess that's why it brought me to Aries, because Aries, it looked like maybe separating. Leo also may be separating from somebody, but I feel heavy fire sign for whatever reason. Lots of passion, lots of motivation and drive. There's also the Leo sign on the bottom of this deck as well for competition, opposition, tension. But this person could be fresh off of a breakup, again, a loss, divorce. However, this person is choosing to stay quite optimistic. They have a lot of will and a lot of drive, and I feel like it doesn't matter what sort of hardships they may endure. I feel like this person will always sort of continue to move forward, continue to to elevate and to create and to manifest into their reality the things that they actually like, despite going through heartbreak. So again, keep an open mind, be a little bit more gentle than you typically would be, because again, it looks like this person is coming off of a very heavy, very loss-filled energy. And again, you similarly are going through a loss or some sort, or coming out of that energy of a loss. This is grief and sorrow and pain. Who is this person? Who is this soulmate for Capricorn? Who is this soulmate? Who is this new love? Oh, we have the Ace of Cups that flew out. Excuse me, burp for confirmation. We have Ace of Cups, which, speaking of new love and soulmate, this is the actual card of new love, of new beginnings, of a new romantic cycle. So just as much as you are looking for a brand new beginning in love, this person is going through a brand new beginning in love. I feel like this person is manifesting love into their life. 1131 could be significant, so 11s and 3s could be significant, or 1s and 3s. We have 3 1s and 3s, so 3 3 3 3 3. But anyway, I digress. I feel like this person had an intuitive knowing that they will be going into a brand new romantic cycle after some sort of great loss. And it feels like they've used that understanding, that knowledge, to sort of fuel this willpower, this self-confidence to be able to manifest that in, and to understand that even though there's an ending, that will always bring a new beginning. Again, this person is quite hopeful, quite optimistic. They feel like a fighter. I'm so sorry for the road noise. That was a regular truck and it sounded like a semi-truck. Let me get maybe 2 more. Let's see. Who is this person coming towards Capricorn? Who is this person coming towards Capricorn? King of Cups. Oh, this person is quite romantic. They could be a water sign or have water sign in their big 3, because there is quite a lot of emotion here. This is somebody who is very daydreamy. They could get lost in illusions or daydreams. They may have made a wrong choice in the past, or they may have been making wrong choices in love. So they may be coming to you almost in a soft way, in a softer way. This person is emotionally aware. They're emotionally balanced. They're quite compassionate. I also feel like this person has really great control over their emotions. I also feel like this person is learning to lead with their emotions rather than staying in their head. Maybe that's the mistake that they've made before that they're learning from. Why they're being given, 11, again, justice. Why they're being given a new opportunity to create new boundaries, to communicate differently, to bring balance to things. This is a very fair person, a very honest person, a very deep person. They feel emotions deeply. Interesting. Let's get some clarifying love cards, just because I want to get a little bit more. We saw 101. I just looked at my thing and it said 616 for my recording. And then we have 131. There's lots of mirroring numbers. And then 11. And 11 is a master number as well. So this soulmate, this new love, could be a higher soulmate. This could even be a twin flame, as I'm seeing mirroring, and you both seem to be mirroring each other in the sense of what you just went through and the depth in which you can feel. I feel like this person is quite in tune with their intuition as well, which I feel they use to manifest. They have some sort of understanding of this. Is there any clarification you would like to give me for Capricorn? Okay. Okay. We'll do, hold on. Is there any more? Fiery balance. I'm telling you, there's no fire cards, but I can feel fire energy, which is really interesting. And then there's nothing definitive here. I mean, we have Libra, we have some water signs, but there's no like definitive sign. So I almost feel like this has to be like, this isn't something that you'll know by signs. Like, this is something that you'll know by energy. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Let me make sure that this is still recording because I get really anxious. Okay, we're good. So I think I'm going to leave it on these. That feels pretty right. We have awakened rebirth. Become conscious, stay aware, and embrace the renewal of your essence. So again, yeah, I feel like you're coming into a rebirth or coming into a new chapter in your life where, yeah, you're not going to be abandoned. You're going to have this new love. You're going to have support and resources. You're not going to be left out in the cold. You're not going to have to do things all for yourself. We have lone path, needing to take time out or be on your own for a while. So what I basically got from this is, I feel like right now you guys are alone. I feel like right now I'm speaking to single Capricorns, and that is how you've come into this almost awakening or come into this new cycle, is by being alone, is by choosing to be alone. And in you choosing to be alone, you've been able to go into what feels like this soul searching, or this ability to really sort of understand the lessons that you just came through, to understand the hardship that you went through. And so this sort of like allowed you to become conscious or aware of, although I feel like you guys have always been conscious and aware of things, but this is just taking it to a whole nother level, right? Another awakening where you clearly see through illusions and secrecy, and you can clearly see when somebody is breadcrumbing you and when they're not, from almost every angle, essentially, is what this was for. We have liberated destiny. With release comes freedom, steering faith towards an unwritten future. That is so spooky. That is so spooky. Sorry, yeah, you liberated yourself from betrayal. You liberated yourself from loss, potentially financial loss, abandonment, a lack of resources, a lack of support. This is somebody having to dig themselves out of hell all by themselves, and all you have is a plastic spoon, and the plastic spoon broke on day 2, and you're on like day 5072. Do you know what I mean? Like, you fought tooth and nail for the freedom that you have now, and you're in it, and that was because you chose to be single. You chose to be on your own. You chose to get yourself out of that, and as a reward, a soulmate or a new love is making themselves known this month, or at the very least, on the metaphysical level, things are shifting and changing to be able to bring this in for you. Then we have fiery balance, which I was feeling that fire energy, but that could just be a lot of passion that's coming in for you as well. But embrace intense forces, offset turmoil, and stabilize with calm resolve. So I feel like there's going to be somebody who is going to be able to balance your passion, but also I feel like Capricorns can have a bit of a temper, to be honest with you, especially if you let them. So this person's going to be able to handle all sides of you, even like your fiery kind of bitey side. Again, keep an open mind and don't be so closed off. Be a little bit more understanding, your more nurturing side, the side that I know that you can be, because this person is going to be coming out of what could have been quite fiery for them as well. From what this looks like, it doesn't look like it was a comfortable ending for them, and it may not have been a comfortable ending on your side for whatever happened also, so just keep that in mind. But we have open hearts, open mind, open hearts, look at that. In vulnerability, we talk and reveal, forging deeper connections through honesty. So just be honest. I feel like this is somebody who can deal with honesty and who will also be honest with you as well. We did have justice on the bottom of the deck, so I feel like this person is going to be somebody who will be able to communicate to you fairly and honestly, and will want to communicate with you fairly and honestly. So I feel like I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this helps. I hope that this resonated for you guys in some sort of way. If it did, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps me grow. It helps other readers grow. And that helps everybody get messages for everybody that might help them out. But also, I love to hear from you guys, and I love to hear what's going on, and I love to hear how this resonated. So please let me know down in the comments below if you feel like sharing, and if you want to join the family, join the community, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And yeah, so I hope that that helped, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Hello Virgo, and welcome to your April monthly love reading. This is going to be a general reading, so it may or may not resonate for everyone. That's okay. Take what works for you and leave the rest. Okay, so we are going to start off with a general theme, and we're going to use tarot for that. Oh, also, this is going to apply for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, so go ahead and check out the other readings if you feel called to. But let's get into... oh, goodness. Let's get into the theme. Spirit, please only give me the clearest message, the most beneficial message. Please allow nothing but the truth to come through. Thank you. Okay, what is the theme? I feel like just getting straight to business. Like, just right off the bat. It's really interesting. It's very straightforward, just straight to business. Like, no... oh my gosh, I'm hearing a word. It's not a word that I ever use. No fuddy-duddy. Ooh, I can hear it, but I don't know how to get my mouth to say it. I've never actually heard that word. If you know that word, please let me know in the comments, because like that would be pretty cool. But it feels like you're no nonsense, right? It's like, come to me straight, come to me correct, or don't come to me at all, you know? So that's very much like the feeling, the energy that I can feel from you so far. But let's see, what is the theme for my Virgos for April? What is the theme in love for the month of April for my Virgos? What can they expect? Ooh, we have two. Okay, so the World and Hanged Man. First off, sorry, what's really cool is it's 21 and 12, so it's the same letters, just reversed, and then this is about seeing something from a different perspective. So I feel like, okay, so the very first thing that I'm noticing for April that's coming through so strongly is that you're coming into a period or a cycle where you are having a new or different perspective on love, on relationships, and I feel like this perspective is, a lot more mature, a lot more grounded. I feel like you have more of a well-rounded acceptance or a well-rounded understanding, awareness of what it is that you would like. I also feel like you are surrendering to a natural flow, if that makes sense. So you're sort of allowing yourself to flow in the way that is needed or guided. Like if it feels right, then you'll go towards it, and if it doesn't, you don't. It's very much like a let go and let God, but come correct, that initial energy that I could feel, right? Like you're not messing around. Also with the world, you're at the end of your journey, right? Like I feel like the month of April is going to show you just how far and just how much you've grown, just within relationships and how you carry them and how you carry yourself in general. There's a lot of imagery so far of like an open heart and open chest. So again, I feel like you guys are allowing yourself to be receptive. You're allowing yourself to be open. You're allowing yourself to move with an ease or a flow that is coming from an inner confidence, an inner power that could also be coming from that new perspective that you were feeling as well. So this inner confidence, inner power is coming from your perspective or some sort of enlightenment that you may have had recently about yourself. But it feels very, very heart-led, but very centered, very grounded. I feel like you may be patient as well, or this just may be calling for you to be quite patient. Oh, look at that. The bottom of the deck is the Hermit, Virgo, so you're showing up in your own reading. Okay, so let's see. I was going to say typically I would do what is an advantage, but I feel like with this completion, this is like a job well done, like a congratulations, especially if you've been doing any like soul searching recently. You're going to have a lot of opportunities and a lot of doors opening for you, especially when it comes to relationships. But again, I feel like you take time to kind of pause and really think about whether or not this is the best path forward for you, the best person for you, the best decision. This is really, really good energy. But so typically I would do what is an advantage, but I feel like there is something coming in for you, particularly in April. This could be in love, and because this is a love reading, I am going to say it's love, but this could be a variety of opportunities coming towards you that you will be able to feel in your heart center. But sorry, I had a burp that kept wanting to come up and it like was not coming up. That was not happening. Some of you could be getting into sacred geometry, or I feel like pattern recognition. You're noticing patterns, or you're studying patterns, or you're studying interconnectedness of things. What was stuck will be unstuck. What is stuck will be unstuck this month is what I just heard come in so clearly. Oh man, sorry. You guys are mercurial. My words don't work. But I can feel how, like, I don't know if your mind is racing or your thoughts are racing, but like I can feel this like quick pace in my mind. So sometimes the Hanged Man can ask us to take a beat, to slow down, to allow ourselves the same grace of time that we would allow a toddler, if that makes sense. So like give yourself a little bit extra time to get that sentence out, to really choose your words is what I was hearing. But let's see what is coming in the month of April in love. What is coming in for my Virgos? What is coming in the month of love? Month of love. Interesting. Did something happen in February? In the month of April, we have 3 of Pentacles. That's really good. So right off the bat, typically 3 of Pentacles is like good collaboration, calm work. You're working with people, but with Pisces, or with Hangman being Pisces ruled and this being quite a spiritual card, I typically will read the 3 of Pentacles as your spirit guides coming in and helping you, or you getting assistance from some sort of ethereal place or ethereal energy, otherworldly energy, and it's sort of working to bring whatever efforts you've been wanting to balance or work on. It brings this like calm, even, conducive flow to it, which again is what I was feeling in the theme, is like you're really surrendering to the flow of things. You're surrendering to either an easier pace of life or a slower pace of life, or you're trying to get that. I also feel like not only does that apply to your life, but I feel like that's applying to your relationships as well. So I feel like you're taking the time to allow things to flow. You're letting things go naturally. You're taking interest in something that you would consider a slow burn, whereas before you would want something really quick and fast-paced and, well, let's just see really quickly if we're into each other. And it's like, well, no, let's take time. Let's take our time. Let's really enjoy this. Let's really see how this flows. Let's really see how we feel, right? And like we saw earlier with the Hermit on the bottom of the deck, let's ask those big questions. Let's ask those important soul-searching questions that really make us get to the depth of who we are and the depth of our subconscious, because I feel like that's a really intimate way of knowing somebody, is by asking really deep, introspective questions that will hit you in your heart in a different way. Do you know what I mean? Like the kind that really make you see somebody for who they are, for their character. But this is good work, good collaboration, good flow. This is also like connections coming in that you will be able to just sort of immediately work with, like right off the bat. But let's see what may be an obstacle for Virgos. What may be an obstacle for Virgos? Ooh, we have 2. I'll take it. We'll take it. Why not? There's a lot of pretty like blue-green. That's like communication and heart, which again, heart coming up. So we have Judgment and 6 of Pentacles as a potential obstacle here. Let me think for just a second. It's so funny because the imagery just continues to follow, but I'm a little bit hesitant to say this, and I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm feeling it, and so I need to just trust what I'm feeling, which that may be a message within itself. It feels like there is a fear here to surrender, a fear here to allow yourself to receive the same depth that you so freely give to others. I feel like you are the kind to give and nurture. Virgos are often very well off, and so they're able to share the fruits of their labor, and they like to. Acts of service is what I know to be very Virgo type quality. And so an obstacle this month may be like it's too good to be true sort of thing, or potentially getting stuck in this loop of being afraid of a rebirth, being afraid of meeting yourself in a place where you accept the same that you get back. I hope that I'm putting that in a way that makes sense. Because Judgment can speak of rebirth. There we have 2 again. 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. But Judgment can speak of rebirth. And then we have the Star, which can speak of rebirth, but also the Star can also speak of being seen as well. And for whatever reason, this is giving me that same sort of energy of being seen. But the Star can be like hopes and dreams and like wishing for your dreams, right? Hoping for your dreams. So with this being a potential obstacle, I feel like this is basically just saying, as deeply as you're surrendering to the flow, oh my gosh, my voice is getting hard. This is like a fear. It could potentially be in communication. But allow your mind especially to be free, to surrender your mind. Because you are not your thoughts, right? So if you surrender to your thoughts, you allow them to go and you allow them to pass just like clouds pass in the sky. Hold on, why are they having me just sit with that? Yeah, just allow your thoughts. Just sit with them, allow them to pass like clouds. No judgment, no attachment. Understanding that you are not your thoughts, that this is just something that you are experiencing, and that there is no fear. You have full ability to choose different thoughts as well. This is going to be an expansion of your heart centered not only for the people that you are collaborating with, but for yourself as well. I feel like this is going to be a period in which you allowing people to give back to you will be you giving back to yourself. I hope that I made that make sense. By you allowing yourself to be receptive to other people, that's almost like a present that you're giving to yourself. Because if somebody gives you flowers, you're allowing the flowers, you're allowing yourself to accept it. And so that's a gift from you to you also. So it's like double the abundance. Does that make sense? It's nothing but good. Like, I hope you know that. That got so serious. It's all good energy, and it's expansive energy. Growing pains is what I'm hearing. So what this might feel like for you, this fear or obstacle this month is simply growing pains. But it's growing pains because you're growing up, you're maturing, you're deepening your understanding of how you move and how you receive and how you give. Despite what your age is now, it doesn't matter if you're young or later on in life. You're evolving and you're maturing and you are growing up, and it is beautiful. And from what I can see, you're doing a really good job. You might have a little bit of fear, you might have a little bit of overthinking, but you're doing a really, really good job. So let's see, we basically let's see what the advice is, but we sort of kind of went into that already. I just saw 1606 on the timer, so lots of synchronicities. And we also have 6 here as well. Okay, so let's see, what is the advice for Virgo? Thank you for this message, Spirit. What is the advice for the month of April? For my Virgos, what is the advice? Queen of Pentacles, how beautiful. Look at that. We have the Queen of Pentacles on the board. I don't actually know if this is specifically Capricorn or Virgo, but I kind of just see it as an accumulation of all of the earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. But the advice is, to continue to stay grounded, to continue to nurture and care for yourself as you move through this expansion and this new perspective and this level up, this maturing. I want to see, can I have a clarifier for the 3 of Pentacles, please? Ooh, I'm getting like ringing in my ear. 2 of Swords. Let's get one more clarifier for the 3 of Pentacles, please. 3 of Pentacles, please. Okay. Okay, so I wanted to get a clarifier for the Three of Pentacles, because sometimes also too, not only can it mean like a spirit guide coming in, it could mean like two other people. And it's really interesting because we have the Two of Swords, which is a decision to other people. So in the month of April, you may actually have two different people coming towards you, or two options coming towards you. I feel like these are both options that you work really well with. Yeah, that you work really, really well with. So with these two, I didn't want to leave it at just the advice, because I felt like there wasn't a full entire thing. Like, romance wasn't a huge theme, but I didn't want to like leave you guys without anything. I don't know why I'm feeling the need to like justify. Oh, look at that, reconciliation. I was gonna say, with the Two of Swords, this may have been somebody who wasn't sure, who may be returning or coming back. That's for some of you. But I didn't want to leave you without like a deeper romance, so we're going to go a little bit deeper. But I don't know why I felt like I needed to justify that to you. So maybe you guys are, coming out of needing to justify or seeing like a different perspective and not needing to explain yourself. Like, you wanting to do something is more than enough cause for you to do something because you want to, you know. But let's see. What can you tell me for April, for love, for my Virgos? Ooh, sorry, we're not going to take that. I threw that whole thing. It is safe for you to love. Look at that. I feel like it's safe for you to love because, you're maturing, you're leveling up, you're coming to a position and a place where you can really trust yourself and trust your decisions and trust where you're going. What else can we know for my Virgos for the month of April? Look at that. Okay. Oh my gosh, reconciliation came out again. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so for some of you there could be a reconciliation coming in. And, oh my gosh, I keep trying to burp and I'm having like trouble burping and it won't come out. And usually burps are like confirmation, but they're getting like stuck a little bit like right before it gets to my throat. It's like getting stuck like there, but like right above my heart. So somebody could be like a little bit hesitant or a little bit fearful of sharing exactly how they feel or the depth of how they feel. But I feel like there is a reconciliation on the board for some of you. And what I feel like also that you're healing this month, or at least becoming aware of and switching your perspective on, is codependency. But again, with this Queen of Pentacles, she's very, very independent, can very much hold her own. So I don't feel like that's going to be very much of an obstacle or challenge for my Virgos. You guys are pretty strong, and you're constantly thinking. So there's no way that you haven't thought of each and every single possible thing and plan and way and perspective. But yeah, so surrender to the flow, surrender to this beautiful, wonderful new glow up and maturation that you're going through. Congratulations on that. And so that's what I have for you. I hope that this helps. I hope that this brought in some sort of confirmation. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below, because I love hearing from you guys. And if you liked this video, then please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you would like to join my family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. I would love to have you here. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, safe, and introspective month of April. Enjoy the connections coming in, enjoy the easier pace, and enjoy the new perspective, because you deserve to be free and you deserve to enjoy your love life. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your April love reading. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is also going to be a general reading, so please keep that in mind. It may or may not resonate for you. That's okay. If it doesn't, then I'll see you in the next one, or there might be another really awesome reader that hits the nail for you. So let's get straight into it. We are going to start by going into the theme of the month. I'm getting a little bit distracted because like I can already hear there's somebody I want to hear about. There's somebody I want to hear about. There's somebody I want to hear about. So we're going to get energy. We're going to change your entire reading. We're not going to go with the status quo on this. There's somebody that you want to hear about. Does that mean that you're connected to somebody already, Taurus? It doesn't quite feel like you're in a romantic relationship with this person. It does feel like you have history with this person. So you may or may not have been in a relationship with them. Take that how it resonates. It does feel like you have history with them. At least a year or more. So let's see for the month of April. Before we get into that, let's just see for the month of April. What can my Taurus expect? What is the theme? What is the energy in love? What is the energy in love for my Taurus? Spirit, please give me the highest, most truthful information. Only the highest light, the highest love, the highest truth. The clearest messages, please, and thank you. What is going on in love? Ooh, for my Taurus. In the month of April. I knew it. I saw this as soon as I cut. Sorry, I just got really excited. As soon as I cut the deck, I saw this and I was like, that feels significant, but if it's important, it'll come out. It did come out. There's something that's got you racking your brain. What is it? And well, I mean, as soon as I tapped in, I could feel that. Something's got you stressing this month of April. Something's got you in your head, or there could be some sort of like deceit or bullying that you're dealing with, or like, I'm feeling distance too. There could be like a lack of communication. Sorry, there's so much coming. I just saw 3, 2, 1. Are you waiting for something? Are you stressing while you wait for communication to come in? Are you expecting communication and not getting it and getting frustrated? Or is it the other way around? Okay, why this 5 of Swords? Spirit, why this 5 of Swords? We have King of Wands. Okay, so this is a masculine energy. Could be a fire sign. Masculine energy is also, in case you don't know, it's gender neutral. So we all have divine feminine and divine masculine inside of us. Some of us have a pull towards one side more than other. And so it is usually expressed out of things such as masculines are more of the initiators, they're the action takers, they are the power, right? The physical outward power. Whereas the feminine is usually categorized as like receptive, creative, soft, deep, things like that. So it's whoever resonates with a more masculine side energy. This person could be a leader, but what more could you tell me about this King of Wands for Taurus? Yeah, my head is starting to hurt. It feels like there's not very much communication. 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles can speak of conservancy, but it can also speak of like greed, or like holding something back, holding your cards close to your chest. Traditionally too, the person depicted in the 4 of Pentacles is facing away or isolated, kept themselves away from the city, the community. So this person could be somebody who, again, kind of detached or pulled back, pulled away. somebody who's keeping their cards close to their chest. I also feel like this is somebody who's not quite communicating as well. What else can you tell me about this King of Wands for Taurus? Seven of Swords. Would you look at that? Taurus, what is this? What? So we have Seven of Swords. That's usually bullying, lying, cheating, somebody keeping something from someone. However, to look on the brighter side, the Seven of Swords can sometimes speak of somebody's good actions or good intentions being misconstrued, accidentally being taken as negligent or as deceptive. However, their intentions were good. They were trying to help or fix something and it ended up going wrong. So it could be something like that. Or it could just be that this person, it could also mean strategizing or like hiding a plan. So this person could be hiding something from you or not communicating because they are trying to, I don't know, keep their cards close to them. The King of Wands is a power player too, so he's not one to boast about what he's going to do or what his next actions are. He just sort of takes action. So if he's planning anything, that's something that he will keep to himself. This could be something that frustrates you or is, I'm hearing miscommunication. So this could just be experiencing a miscommunication. What is this person hiding? What is the Seven of Swords? Or yeah. How interesting. They're hiding a secret. I said, what are they hiding? What is their secret? The answer is it's a secret. What is this? Can we know a little bit more? Are we allowed? Is that okay? Can we know a little bit more about this High Priestess? We might not be allowed to know what this secret is, which, you know, we're being a little bit nosy. I kind of feel like we shouldn't get into that, actually. And then no cards popped out. I kind of feel like we shouldn't get into that. Well, okay. So then, let's see. Let's get into some clarifiers to figure this out. Since we're not allowed to know what this person's secret is, they're keeping their cards close to their chest. But they are a person who's not afraid to take action. They keep showing me this lion. They keep showing me. I'm looking at it. Sorry, that's not the right word choice. They keep highlighting and having me look directly at this lion, and they're attuning it to the Strength card. This person could be hiding inner struggles or inner turmoils that they're facing. The good intentions, because again, I am they may have good intentions to hide the inner turmoil or the inner struggles that they may be facing, that they feel are impossible to overcome, with the intent of not burdening it, not wanting to place that onto somebody else. Because see, in the back here, we see somebody who looks free or liberated. They at least don't look stressed, like my man's over here, you know? And it's another background, subconscious background. And then we have the Page of Swords. Oh, interesting. The Page of Cups with another, like, impossible sort of, because the Strength is, like, taming demons, which is seemingly impossible to do. taming a lion, which is seemingly impossible to do, or really, really hard, really dangerous, really scary. And impossible when pigs fly, right? Sometimes, too, this can signal an immaturity, so this person might be afraid or feel or project that they may be too immature. I need a sip of my tea. 1 second. But that's for some of you. That doesn't have to be for everyone. Another card of like a liberation in the back with the birds is what I'm feeling. There's a lot of thought in this person's mind as well. There's a lot going on in their mind. I feel like there's a lot of inner struggles, and the inner struggles that they may be facing may be what is being misconstrued as deceptive or secretive. Honestly, though, follow your intuition with this, especially with the High Priestess. My back is really starting to hurt, like right behind. Like, it's really hurting. It's on the left side on my shoulder blade. That's where I personally carry a lot of stress, but I wasn't stressed coming into this. I was actually feeling quite good. So again, and yeah, this man's, like we said, he looks stressed. So this person could be really stressed from harboring the weight of their thoughts. They may be wanting to apologize or communicate an apology, or they may be thinking in the beginning stages of thinking of how to, if they should. Again, keeping their cards close to their chest. Before we do clarifiers, let's actually go into this deck. I cannot remember what it's called. My apologies. But we'll go into this one and see. I've seen a few different reiterations of this deck, all with different back facings, whatever the hell it's called. And all from different companies, but they're all like the same deck, if that makes sense. But I don't know, that doesn't matter. I don't know why I needed to say that. But anyway, let's see. What are we allowed to know about this connection for my Taurus? What are we allowed to know about this connection for my Taurus? What are we allowed to know? There's that intuition, and what is absolutely crazy is it fell on the High Priestess, which is quite literally the card of intuition. So we're just gonna leave that there. It says heart song, telepathy, and inner knowing. Telepathy, and we've got a lot of mind. A lot of things about the mind. Can you feel how much this person thinks? Is it stressing you out that you can feel how much this person is thinking? Healing. What else are we allowed to know about this connection? Hoping. Oh, that's so sweet. Expecting, faith, manifesting. Didn't we say that earlier? That there's, oh, I'm doing this backwards. Oh, I don't ever do this backwards. I usually do it this way. Interesting. Didn't we say earlier? It feels like you're expecting some sort of communication, or expecting an apology, or expecting something. And it may be delayed, or it may be taking a little bit longer. Man, my left shoulder blade, that's a gnarly feeling. That hurts. That's stress. I haven't felt that in a while. That's like deep stress. That hurts. We're gonna have beauty. Wanted to peep out. Confusion. The Five of Swords can also be confused. Okay, Taurus. I think we were just talking about delays. The reading cut out. I got a random message about iPhone storage, which I have plenty of storage, which caused me to have to take a break and airdrop all the videos on. So again, that took a delay. But I think where we stopped was confusion, and this guy looks confused, right? So What also ended up coming out was soulmates. So this could be somebody that you, well, could be it is somebody that you have a soulmate tie connection with. It could be somebody who's karmic, or it could just be somebody who is going through some sort of karmic situation or thing. But let's see. Sorry, I want to make sure that I'm back in your energy. What else are we allowed to know about Taurus for the month of April? What else are we allowed to know about Taurus for the month of April and this love connection? No way, we have karma! Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. Oh my god, that's so cool. Sorry, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Let's get into these first and see what. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay. So we have nourish. So if there is one thing that I know Tauruses can do 100% perfectly, it's self-care, right? You guys are the kings and queens of comfort and luxury and nourishment. So this month, what I'm hearing so deeply, especially within this connection or whatever it is that you're dealing with, it is so important to focus on your self-growth, on your health, on your nourishment. If you've been trying to eat a little bit healthier, do that. But also, if you want to indulge in your favorite comfort food, like, go for it. Nobody's gonna tell you no. Also, you're a Taurus. Nobody's gonna tell you no. No one's gonna make you move unless you want to move. You know what I mean? So, we have heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and messed up, which makes so much sense. It makes so much sense because we have confusion here too, and then another card of confusion, which was the overall theme. And what we're talking about here is a connection that I feel like you're already a part of or are privy to, like you already know this person. In a minute, we'll see what they're confused about. We'll get like maybe tarot or clarifiers. We'll see once we get to that part. But there's something that this person's really confused about or blocked about, or something that they're holding back. We have finality, farewells, leave behind, closure, and karma. So I feel like these are both together. I feel like this person is really, really trying to close out or say farewell or end some sort of karmic cycle, or some sort of karmic cycle. They may currently be confused on just on how to do that. Again, they have the 2 pages, very mature energy in the sense of it's very beginning. They're just figuring out, just coming to the awareness. So I wouldn't expect very much time, or I wouldn't expect this to be like a quick thing, is what I was trying to get out. But follow your intuition on this. Continue to nourish yourself. Also, it's entirely up to you if you want to nourish or give to this connection. It feels a little bit like a separation or no contact, or at least very limited communication if you are in contact. So it is up to you. Use your own discernment if this is something that you would like to continue with. Oh my god, I'm having trouble getting a burp coming out. It won't even like lift, but like it really needs to happen. Let's get some clarifiers, actually. Get a little bit of clarifiers, and then we'll probably end with Romance Angels. Romance Oracle. I forgot the name of that deck too. But let's see. What are any more details for Taurus in the month of April when it comes to this connection? Actually, let me clear this really quickly, and then we'll get into that. Let me know, please, down in the comments below if this is making any sense. We'll actually leave that out here since that's like pretty prominent. That's been like specific. Let me know though, please, down in the comments below if this is like resonating or making sense or anything for you, because this is so interesting and it's so juicy, and thank you for sharing your energy and your time with me, because this is interesting. I like this. I like doing this. I mean, I'm so sorry that you're like confused or dealing with somebody who's confused. But thank you. I appreciate that you're even giving me the time to do this for you. But let's get some clarifiers. Ooh, man, that really wanted to come out. Looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy. Mainly with this looming agenda, I feel like this person just has a lot to do. There was a lot of like, yeah, confusion and distortion and illusion and holding back. So this person could, and then with the King of Wands, this person could have a lot going on in their career, or they could be similarly using career as a way to distract themselves or to sort of turn a blind eye to what it is that is actually confusing them or distorting them or causing them some sort of grief to some degree. That shoulder pain is back. You guys, when I had that whole delay and when I was like coming back into the reading, it was not there. It is back again. It is painful. So somebody is dealing with something that is just extremely stressful and like it's really weighing heavy on their mind. They've got a packed schedule. It feels like they've got a lot of other demands that are that like it feels like everything is like pressing down on them, or this could be you, what you're experiencing. But let's see if there is anything else that would like to come out. Okay. We have restraints test, trapped in instability. No way. And then the bottom of the deck. Okay, we'll get to that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh gosh, golly gee. We have looming agenda, restraints test, trapped in instability, resist impulse urges to find steadier ground. And then we have storms of love, conflict and an opportunity for growth and change. Are you guys fighting with somebody? Arguing with somebody? Some of you may be arguing, or there may be arguments or harsh words being said. I didn't quite see that. Also with the Page of Swords that we got earlier, somebody could be spying on you or watching you. For some of you, there could be a third party energy connected and there's fights. Third party does not have to mean romantic. This could be familial or friends or coworkers or something that they may have disagreements with or arguments with. So take it as it resonates. But it looks like you are dealing with somebody who is stuck. We've also got beyond compare. Don't compare your love to anyone else. It's unique. And we have... Oh, sorry. What? That's funny. I was going to try to read this part, but then I got lured into the other side, and then it's called Leadership's Lure. That's really funny. And I was like, lured to that. Pulled to that. I just learned today that that's a word that I cannot say out loud for whatever reason. My mouth cannot make the shapes that make that word. Sorry. Dominant in spirit, fueled by pride, yet true control lies in wisdom's embrace. A shadow side of the King of Wands is pride, is ego, and control issues. The Four of Pentacles is also like a control card too, so you may be dealing with somebody who, and yeah, I felt like that. They may be trying to control a situation or control how they feel. They may also be trying to control the environment in which they're in. It may be quite deceptive or quite tumultuous or confusing or just, it's not conducive to where they would like to be right now. They're very tied up, very restrained. They've got a lot going on. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of upheaval is what it feels like. Yeah. Ooh, actually, thank you, Spirit. Let's do the Burning Heart Love Oracle and see what they would say to you if they could. Yeah, that feels good. And then we'll get advice, and then we'll end on that. We'll get advice. we're not going to do these. These don't feel right. Sorry. I think I might have said that we might do these. These don't feel right. We're not going to do that. So, let's see. What would this person say to Taurus if they could? What would this person say to Taurus if they could? What would this person say to Taurus if they could? What would this person say? Interesting. They were hiding something. We did see that. We did see that. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this in order. We have, I'm ready to take my mask off. With that Seven of Swords, that's usually, somebody hiding something or having a mask on. And we saw that as well. Were you guys, we just got that one. Did it have mask? Oh, but there's a mask there. I was going to say, I just saw a mask, didn't we? And then wasn't there something about taking a mask off? No. Interesting, but I did see the mask there. So there's something about wanting to take a mask off, or they may not want to hide as well. Again, what is seeming as them hiding may be misconstrued as that. May just be self-defense. And again, I'm not making excuses for anybody, use your discernment on what you feel this behavior is stemming from, and if you feel like it's worth your time, if it's worth your effort and energy. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. I can't remember if we said that either. This has been such a deep channel for me, sorry. And usually when it's like a really deep channel, I don't remember a single word. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Well, I mean, somebody's home. It's not me, it's spirit. But I want to apologize and ask for your forgiveness. We had picked up on that, I believe, earlier with that Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. They may want to apologize. And I feel like, again, that apology is like weighing really heavy on them. And I feel it's more so the fact that they can't apologize yet, or don't have the ability or the wherewithal or the know-how to apologize. But it is something that they really, really want. Also with this, I need your forgiveness, but this like restraint, pulled back, distress card, I'm picking up that they may feel undeserving, or they may feel lesser than for needing your forgiveness in order to move forward. It's almost like when you're a kid and you break something and you're really afraid to go to your parent to tell them that you broke it, but like you need everything to be okay and they're the only ones that can make it okay, so you have to tell them, but like you're really scared to, and like you almost would rather not, but like you can't move forward. That's kind of how this energy is. I don't know if that makes sense at all. And then we have, I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. Okay, you guys, it did it again, and this time it took even longer. I don't even understand how I have anything else left to get rid of. Something does not want this message out. I feel like they're really trying to keep this from you. I feel like this is something that they want to be able to bring to you, give to you, or show you when they are able to actually do this for you. Again, there's I keep feeling a heavy like emphasis on like being misconstrued, things being taken the wrong way. And then we have to continue, because we're going to continue. I should have fought for you, and I'm holding on to the memories of us. Aww. So this is somebody who is, I feel like, in deep regret. Yeah. I feel like they're in deep regret. They're holding their cards close to their chest. They want to apologize to you for what they've done, or vice versa. If this is you and you're in this energy, this is just confirmation that this is how you're feeling. Oh, no way. Sorry, my eyes were just directly directed to my receipt, which I have taped around my T from my work hours ago. And the balance is 888. I did not notice that. How did I manage that? Because I thought I only got the T, and the T is like 250. But anyway, 8 could be significant. But let's clear the board. Let's clear the board, and we'll get some lasting advice for you. So that way, hopefully you can come out of this reading with a little bit more. But let's see. If this is resonating for you, please let me know down in the comments below, and go ahead and give me a like if you feel ever so inclined. But I would love to hear if this resonates for you guys, or if this makes sense or confirms in any way. But Spirit, what is the advice that you would like to give the Taurus collective for the month of April? What advice would you like to give to my Taurus for the month of April? What advice would you like to give my Taurus in this situation? Interesting. Okay. So make sure you're keeping up your boundaries for sure. We have the Hanged Man. Oh, wow. Well, look at you coming up on top, like higher than them. Sorry. The Emperor is higher than the King of Wands. No shade, no tea to the King of Wands, but you know, the Emperor is the best. So we have 12, Hanged Man, 8, which is funny because we just talked about 8. 8 of Wands, and 4, which is the Emperor. Your advice this month is to surrender. Things may start to pick up quickly. I think earlier we had mentioned that it may be some time. Everybody has free will, and also everybody reaches different breaking points at different times. So if this person is holding something back, they could reach their breaking point relatively quickly and just kind of spill everything out. But what this is saying, I feel like, is to allow yourself to surrender to a certain flow, regardless of if that's quick or not. It does seem like there's going to be communication coming in, or this is just advising you to be very direct, very straightforward with your communication, and don't beat around the bush either with your communication. If you've come to a new perspective, a new understanding of something, stand in that and voice it, vocalize it, speak it into existence, say it, right? If it's something that you want, say it. If you want to take control of a certain area, say it. If you want movement or action in a certain area, do that, right? But allow yourself to, first of all, think about it. Think before you act, think before you speak, but also surrender to new ideas, new communication, new ways of leading. They really keep drawing me to this ram, but the ram almost looks like a heart, and we have the heart-centered imagery here too, so really follow your heart. Oh, and then we have Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I just want to take a little peeky poo. Ooh, Queen of Wands, you're in such good energy. You seem like you're in good energy. Again, like I said, it could be vice versa. This whole reading could have been about you. So take it however it resonates. But for me, psychically, what I'm feeling is you are in the good energy. You are the one who is a bit confused about what this person is going through, but this person is going through lots of confusion. Albeit, your advice here, Yeah, calmly, quickly take action and surrender when you need to. Take action when you feel like you should. Know that things may pick up the pace, but it looks like you have the ability and the power to handle whatever comes your way. So, yeah, be quick and direct with your communication. Hold your boundaries, which is essentially what the Queen of Swords speaks of, and continue to nourish yourself and stay grounded. Stay centered. Your greatest power is your inner power. And yeah, I feel like that's it. So yeah. Okay, so that's it. I hope that this helps for you guys. I hope that this made sense. Please let me know if you would like to share down in the comments below, because I would love to hear it. And I would also love to have you join the family, join the community. And the best way to do that is to hit that subscribe button, so that way you do not miss out on a video. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a beautiful, safe month. Bye.